Monkeypox cases in China surged fourfold, spreading over half the country. U.S. investment restrictions hurt Chinese startups. Chinese satellite debris narrowly misses hitting residential area. A helicopter crashed during flood relief operations, resulting in the deaths of several officials.
According to China's CDC, in July, mainland China reported 491 newly confirmed cases of monkeypox across 23 provinces. This marks a fourfold surge compared to the 106 cases reported in 6 provinces in June. Some netizens on Weibo directly asserted that the currently detected cases are merely the visible tip of the iceberg, concealing additional unreported cases. According to the report, this current outbreak of monkeypox exhibits specific characteristics. All cases are male, with 96.3% of patients identified as being related to same-sex sexual contact among males. The risk of transmission through other modes of contact is low. The typical clinical manifestations of most cases primarily involve symptoms such as fever, rash, and enlarged lymph nodes. There have been no severe cases or fatalities. China's CDC on August 9th elucidated the substantial increase in confirmed monkeypox cases in July compared to June. This rise was attributed to various factors. The disease's insidious spread among men who have sex with men, with 80% of cases being singular. An unclear source of infection makes prevention and control difficult. Continued importation of cases from foreign epidemics. The first case of monkeypox in mainland China was discovered in September 2022. Since June 2023, numerous cases have emerged in Beijing, Guangzhou, and other areas. There are reports online indicating that Shandong and Zhangzhou, Hebei, has also experienced a resurgence due to the Dabai monkeypox epidemic, necessitating immediate monkeypox virus nucleic acid testing for close contacts. The rapid spread of monkeypox cases across 23 provinces and the unexpected emergence of new local outbreaks or concealed transmission within mainland China have raised concerns. As reported by the United Nations News on July 14th, monkeypox is a zoonotic infectious disease caused by the monkeypox virus, which can induce various symptoms, including fever, headache, muscle and back pain, fatigue, and swollen lymph nodes. While some individuals experience mild symptoms, others face more severe ones. Those at a higher risk for severe illness include pregnant women, children, and those with weakened immune systems. Complications may include secondary skin infections, pneumonia, confusion, and eye issues. Historically, mortality rates among monkeypox patients range from 1 to 10%. According to investors and analysts, new restrictions on U.S. investments in China's high-tech industry will deliver a major blow to Chinese startups and worsen the economic ties between the two countries. CNN reported that on August 9th, the U.S. unveiled an executive order to restrict investment in China's artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and semiconductors. The order bans U.S. venture capital, private equity firms, and joint ventures from investing in those fields. Edith Yung, general partner at Race Capital, a Silicon Valley firm that invests in startups, says, "This is a major blow, not only for the Chinese startup ecosystem, but also to the venture capital industry." Yung added that limited access to expert networks and expertise would make it more difficult for Chinese startups to innovate and compete on a global scale. The executive order could discourage Chinese startup founders and lead some businesses to choose to list on mainland China's markets over Wall Street. According to Kyle Stanford and Kaidi Gao, analysts at PitchBook, tensions between the countries had already pressured U.S. venture capital investment in China, and overall activity had been waning for several quarters. They added the order will be another hurdle in U.S.-China private market investment. Data from PitchBook shows that U.S. venture capital investment into China has plunged about 80% over the last year. In a press release on Wednesday, the White House said the order would help prevent U.S. investments from helping accelerate the indigenization of these technologies. Chinese media reported on August 9th that a village in Shangluo City, Shanxi Province, China, was unexpectedly struck by debris from a satellite. At the scene, thick yellow smoke billowed up. Satellite debris fell just 2 meters, or 6.5 feet, away from residential houses. Villagers reported that the satellite fragments descended at approximately 6:50 a.m., with a substantial plume of smoke. A local authority conveyed that the falling satellite debris did not cause any damage to the village. On August 9th, the official media of the People's Republic of China reported that at 6:53 a.m. on the same day, the Taiyuan Satellite Launch Center had used the Long March 2C rocket to launch satellite number 6 into space. A video uploaded by an internet user showed the satellite debris falling, accompanied by thick golden smoke, landing very close to residential houses. On August 7th, RFA reported that some Chinese military personnel disclosed that a suspected helicopter from the 82nd Airborne Division had crashed on August 5th, while transporting officials from Baoding City to inspect flood-affected areas in Zhuozhou, Hebei Province. The accident resulted in the deaths of over 10 individuals on the helicopter, including military officials, government officials, and journalists. Numerous posts on mainland social media platforms also suggested that a helicopter carrying officials crashed while conducting surveillance in the flood-stricken area of Zhuozhou. Twitter account Yang Jinlin informed that on August 4th, a helicopter from the 82nd Airborne Division arrived in Laishui for rescue operations, but lost contact. Rumors circulated that the crashed helicopter caused the deaths of more than 10 individuals on board. On August 6th, another Twitter source indicated that the specific casualty count was 16 individuals, including 13 military officials and 3 government officials. RFA stated that until now, the Chinese military and Hebei provincial authorities have refrained from revealing any information. Baoding city government officials mentioned that they first needed to seek the opinion of the propaganda department of the Baoding Municipal Party Committee, but calls to the propaganda department were consistently declined. Regarding this matter, Chinese internet users commented, "It would be more appropriate to replace relief operations with demonstration. They died because of the Chinese Communist Party. It has nothing to do with the public. The helicopter was probably just on a demonstration mission. According to tradition, the government's likelihood of saving people is 0%. The likelihood of posing for photos is 60%, and the probability of killing with a knife is 80%. Notably, many residents of Zhuozhou were severely affected by the flooding and took to social media to criticize local officials for their lack of action. A former Southern Weekly reporter criticized Zhuozhou officials on August 5th, stating, "You don't know anything, just loyal to the party. You don't care about people's lives, not even as much as livestock." Ultimately, as floodwaters receded in some regions of Zhuozhou, local officials appeared, even though they were nowhere to be found when residents were calling for help.